Hey, how's it going? This is Rob. Today I'm going to do a review of a couple of tremolo systems that I've been using. The first one to be this one here. I don't actually have this on my guitar anymore, but I did used to have it. Compared to the other one that I have, this one first, this is just a Google image. This is the Tremolo Dusenberg Trem. I got this one when I got it from Italy. It's a really good tremolo actually. It's very sensitive whenever you use it. It doesn't have one of the flaws that I'm going to talk about for the Stetsbar, which is... So this is what the Stetsbar looks like. It's a tremolo system that I have currently on my guitar. Like I was saying, this one is a little bit better quality I think than the Stetsbar, even though it's only about, I think I bought it for like $98 brand new. It has two different types, metric and I can't remember what the other type is, but it has those two types that come with it. This is a very good tremolo system. I really liked it. Let's review the Stetsbar. So this is the Stetsbar on my guitar. The reason I'm doing a review for this one is because I'm about to upgrade to an FRX tremolo system for this. The only issues that you're running with the Dusenberg and the Stetsbar is here in the nut. What happens is whenever you whammy down on these, when you first get started, the nut's going to be clinging onto the strings, so you're going to have to oil it. And your G string and sometimes your D string, but mainly these two strings, are going to be the ones that are going to stick. So I realized the reason for this. And so the reason that they get stuck is because unlike a Fender where the strings go straight through, on these ones, because the D and the G string are at an angle here, they're the ones that are least straight. These are the ones that tend to get stuck the most because of the curve here. Because of this curve, the strings create more friction here, so they get stuck the most. I had the least problem with the E and the low E and the high E strings. But one thing that I did have an issue with the Stetsbar is there's like some play on this thing. So if you can see, like while I'm moving this here, the strings don't actually go down. And one thing unique about this Stetsbar that I forgot to mention is that unlike the Dusenberg that has just this bridge that goes forward, this bottom portion right here, this portion of the Dusenberg normally clips onto these things, and so the whole bridge just shifts forward like this and goes up here. But with the Stetsbar, the whole bridge moves forward, as you can see here. The whole thing goes forward. You can also have it move back. One super downfall with this Stetsbar is that I've used Ernie balls and I've used Fender Gibson strings, and on all my strings the E string has popped, and it pops because this part becomes uncoiled. So you see how these coils here keep the strings together? Well, on my Stetsbar, these always, I'd give it maybe like a month, but I do heavily use my whammy, but give it a month, it usually always comes off. It's one of the reasons I'm doing my review with this. So I honestly do not really recommend the Stetsbar that much. I keep having these strings pop, making my most effective, but I really doubt it because it just causes a big strain on the strings. If you are going to install it into a Gibson SG like I did, you are going to have to cut into the pickguard like I did. I use a Tremolo tool, just one of the cheap ones, $20, $25 on Amazon. And so the next video I'm going to talk about my FRX. Thanks for watching. I know it wasn't the best review, but I will do a better one when I have some time.